I'm 19 years old. I'm the middle child, so I have 4 brothers and 1 younger sister. We were Seventh-day Adventists, so I was just going with the motions and pretty much just following what Mum and Dad said. You know, I had to be at church every Sabbath and you know, every other day of the week. Do whatever you want as long as you show up at church on Saturday. From like as young as I could remember, my mum and dad would leave us at home with my oldest brother, who would babysit us. I grew up in an emotionless kind of family. We didn't know how to express feelings or really seek help for things like that. I found it really hard to cope with. I would bottle everything up. I would run away from my problems, and I'd never really try to solve them. I guess I just try to pretend and ignore like it's not happening. I didn't know how to express what I was going through. You know, I grew up in an environment where I couldn't, like if you did, it was weak. I started drinking when I was 14, and it was always behind my family's back. When I was sober, I felt dead. So drinking would help me feel something. I guess I numbed myself so much throughout my teenage years. I ran away from home quite a bit. I guess I was just running away from myself and problems that were just going on deep down. A good friend of my sister-in-law, she came over our house one night and she decided to take me for a ride, and we went for a drive, and she was witnessing to me and you know, telling me about her testimony and how she grew up in a religious family as well, and how she was constantly seeking something as well, and I related to that. And then she invited me out to an event at her church. I think it was a Cafe Live, and I really wanted to go because, you know, like this girl, when she was talking to me, it's like she had something that I was looking for. I just remember the pastor, he was saying, you know, if this was, you know, your last night and you were to leave here and, you know, probably get in a car crash or something would happen to you and you died, you know, where would you go, heaven or hell? I left that event like that first encounter that I actually had with God for the first time, like really stuck with me. Constantly kept thinking about it over and over again, and that's when I locked into church, and from there I started building a relationship with God, which is what I was searching for in everyone else and in alcohol and my brothers and relationships and grades and friends. I found it in God. With Christ, the more I'm seeing, wow, God, like these really are your plans, you know, things that were broken when I came to Christ and now starting to be fixed. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to give you a future and hope, plans not to harm you. Yeah.